Hello everyone, Chris here, and welcome back to our idealised Soviet city of Guvsk. Now, today, following on from the first episode, where we made our central square, we're going to be looking at making districts, micro-districts 1 and 2. Now, if you remember from our first video, which if you haven't watched, I'd really love it if you went back and gave it a watch, our city is separated into several different micro-districts. The idea behind these being that we're going to try and create the idealised Soviet city where a micro-district has everything that a resident needs within it. Your shops, police, hospitals, schools, etc. all within a walkable distance from your home. Now, as I say, the city is split into about 7 districts. Some of them are not going to be housing, some will be other things, but we're mainly focusing on housing at the moment. Watching this footage now as I talk over it, I must say the footage itself is quite quick. In the future, I imagine that my videos will be much more keeping in one location and doing more finer detail on a specific area, because we are covering a wide... Well, we're covering 2 neighbourhoods essentially here. The footage itself is quite quick and a lot of placing down of tenement buildings. For me personally, I really love this stuff because I love the layout the buildings give when you look at them from above. What you're watching here then is Micro District 1. We're getting the schools down, we're getting the buildings down. It really did take me quite a while to work on a layout of buildings that I really liked. You can see I start playing around and delete things. I've probably rebuilt this neighbourhood a few times before I actually settled on what I think is my happy final decision of this area. I will probably change it in the future. But the idea then behind all these micro districts is create huge tower blocks, give them plenty of space in between with lots of greenery, because again, remembering from the first episode, we're not trying to create claustrophobic flats that are oppressive. We are wanting to create lots of space. The communal living of the flat is just that. It's for the communal sense, not to cram people in. But yeah, so we're building this layout, creating parking for people, and really, I actually don't think I was fully satisfied with this area until I started placing trees and that type of thing down. It's funny how in City Skylines, at least in my experience anyway, it isn't until you start placing shrubs and stuff that areas start to really come to life. And I think especially because I was working on what is quite a big area, it felt kind of empty, and trees really do just make things look a lot more lived in, make things look a lot more detailed. As I say, the area itself then, we've not just got flats and apartments, we also have shops and schools for people. You can see here at this point I'm putting on a nice Russian sign onto our supermarket here. What I would say is that there is a serious lack of Soviet aesthetic supermarkets in the workshop. I'm actually currently learning Blender, and I've made a few buildings which will probably appear in later videos, which I'm really excited about. But one of my aims is to create Soviet looking shops. And to be fair, actually in this video, towards the end, you'll see me using the procedural objects to mod to create a a shop precinct along the front, which took me a while, and I'm not 100% happy with that either. We may change it in the future, but there is a serious lack of Soviet shops, because of course people went shopping in the USSR. Don't be silly. But yes, so as a result, we do have quite a high demand for commercial in our city. One thing that we do make that I'm very happy with is here. One of the main public transport around this city is going to be trolleybuses. As you can see, I'm just upgrading the roads to future-proof them for when the trolleybuses come in. But I do work on using this space in this area here. I do start working on a trolleybus, a big bus stop essentially, which I'm really happy with how it's turned out. We've been using the procedural objects mod to get slogans, party slogans in our communities, and you'll see actually when we build this bus stop, we do put a lovely party slogan in the middle. I'll be honest, I'm quite happy with how these districts have turned out. That being said, I do recognise that building tenement flats and everything perhaps isn't the most interesting thing, so I promise that this will probably be the only video I do on of these fast motion videos, I guess, that will be tenements. I will focus much more now on specific areas. Things that we've got that are coming up that we need to build. I need to build some industry for our people. I'm thinking to start with, we're going to set up a simple logging facility. I've got some nice Soviet industry stuff that we can use because our workers in this city need jobs after all. I'm really looking forward to developing a football stadium, the university complex. That's going to be good fun. We've also got a commercial area, and as I say, I've been working on some assets in Blender, which I'm really excited about, based on some real life Soviet modernist architecture. So I'm really excited to get those in the game and to see how they look. I've already trialed one or two in the game, and I love it. But yes, all in all, happy with Microdistricts I and II. Here, this is like, you can see this red sign that I'm placing is the party slogans. You'll have to forgive me, I cannot remember what this one means. But you see, I take ages trying to build a wall because I can't just have a sign planted in the middle of nowhere. It has to be placed on something. So I spent a good while making a wall, making sure the wall was the right size for the sign, etc. But you'll see in the cinematics towards the end, we do have a few of these party slogans dotted around the city. We're looking at Microdistrict II then now. I promise that I'm not going to talk all the way over this video, but Microdistrict II is a slightly bigger to Microdistrict I, so we are able to fit an actual hospital in there. We've got a few police stations, and generally it's just a bigger size. It gives me the opportunity to make some quite interesting layouts, which you'll see again from the cinematics at the end, which I really enjoy. But yeah, I'm quite chuffed with how this has turned out. I am going to just let you watch the rest of this video without me rambling on it, but I do really hope that you like how the city's turning out. Please, in the comments down below, let me know what you think of the city. Let me know what you'd like to see. We do have 2 districts that are unassigned. I do not know what I'm going to put in them. We can make like an amusement place. I don't know. We already have room for a central like park, so that's out of the question, but I have no idea what to put in those 2 districts. So if you have any ideas of what we could make out of those neighbourhoods, I'd love to hear them. And please also let me know how I'm doing in terms of creating a I want to say a realistic planned city, but obviously it isn't realistic because this is an idealised version. But what could we do differently? What could we do better? What types of things do you want to see going forward? As always, you can find my Twitter in the thing below. Talk to me on there about City Skylines. I'm often posting screenshots and chatting about it. So have a chat with me down there. I'd love to pick your brains about things that you're doing. And yeah, until the next time then, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy the rest of the build and the cinematics at the end. Please, and I hate doing this because this seems such a cliche YouTuber thing, but please like the video, and if you like what I'm doing, consider subscribing. If anything, just because apparently numbers mean a lot to me, and the fact that there's 50 of you sitting, 51 sorry, at last count, subscribe to this channel. Just I think it's ridiculous, you silly people. Why would you do that? I really do appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who's watched these videos so far. So thank you, honestly, thank you for watching this. Enjoy the rest of the video. Please keep yourself safe out there, and I look forward to speaking to you soon in the next episode.